Good morning. How's everyone out there doing today? I am with the marvelous Mel Kelly, and I just have to say he is a fantastic author. He's written these two amazing books, one of which has inspired this show where we talk about disastrous dating. So, welcome Mel Kelly to the show.
Thank you, Amy. It's great to be here with the amazing Amy Hamilton, who has written two amazing books herself, The Project Manager and The Consummate Communicator. It's great to be here and welcome and hello. I'm dialing in here from Germany. That's in Europe for any of our American listeners. Okay.
But you're Irish, Mel.
I'm Irish,
You're
yes.
kind of a
That's
transplant,
also in
right?
that's also in Europe as well.
Just for clarity.
just for clarity, just in case.
And I'm, of course, in Virginia, right outside of our great nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And
I thought it was New York.
we,
I-
this is a suburb of New York.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Well, the movies are about New York. They're not about Washington.
Every once in a while, Spider-Man climbed up the side of Washington, like the Washington
Oh, it's
Monument.
always New York. I mean, and when Batman is never in Washington. He's always in wherever Batman is.
Gotham City, it's made up. It's not like even real. But Mal, we have to be serious for 1 minute.
Yes,
And
yes.
we owe an apology to our audience out there.
Oh,
And we were supposed to be covering last week The Art of Wooing, which we are now going to be covering next week, closer to
oh,
Valentine's Day. And we took a break. We did. Mel and I had a lot of stuff going on in our lives, and we chatted, and we're just like, it's not going to work. And I said, this is important because we need a break, Mel. And Mel, that's not funny. I needed a break from you.
that hurts. That hurts.
You needed a break from me.
Oh, did
Sometimes breaks are healthy.
I? You're telling me I needed a break. You're so thoughtful. So thoughtful. Okay.
I think you told me you needed a break.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we took a break from our audience. And so, first of all, we are hope that you're able to tune back in and start listening again. And our apologies for doing this break, but we needed it. And how important is it when you're looking at dating and you're looking at relationships? And Mal, I really wanted to talk to you about what does it mean to take a break? What does it mean when you're on break in a relationship or from somebody you're dating?
Well, what does it mean to take a break? My goodness. I mean, is it just a small break? Is it just a short break? Is it like you're just going to the bathroom to take a break and you'll see them again in 5 minutes time? Or is it you're going to go to the shop and you'll see them again in an hour's time? Or you're taking a break by going out with the boys and drinking some beers to get a break? Or are we talking about something a bit more, a break where you go meet other people? Or what type of break are you talking about?
Or I think
Like a break of like a month or 2 or 3 or 6 or a year or 2. What do you mean by a break?
You think a year is a break?
A year is a finished relationship. A year break is somebody deluding themselves. One side is deluding themselves.
Well, I mean, I guess if the person's like deployed to a remote country or something,
That's a
but
long
you're still
distance
in
relationship.
contact.
Maybe. No,
No, that's not a break. That's a long
well, that's
distance
different. If you just say we're still together, but you're in a long distance relationship, you know what I mean? So what do you mean by break?
like what if you were like at a lab in Antarctica, like studying polar ice caps or whatever? Is that
Okay.
like that's legit, right?
Well, you're away for work, okay? Yeah. So is that a break? I mean, are you continuing the relationship? Have you agreed that you're continuing the relationship during this period, or have you decided we're going to take a break during this period while you're
No.
doing your Antarctic exploration, saving the planet? You're busy saving the planet.
So Mal, the past 2 weeks, did you record with anyone else?
That's what we're getting to. I see. So it's not about the break in length or duration. It's about, can you hook up with other people during the break? Is that what you mean?
It could be though. I mean, right?
And so you're asking me, you telling me?
It's your advice show. I'm eliciting the information from you.
No, oh, it's my advice. I thought I was here for the bad advice.
Well, what is your bad advice on this, Mel? What should you be
Yeah,
doing on
yeah,
a
yeah.
break?
Yeah, you want a break? Go to the bathroom. Get a break in the bathroom. That's your break. So yes, so yeah, what you're saying is if you're with your partner and you decide together you both want to take a break, why not finish it? What's this break nonsense?
So you're saying a break is really a breakup.
A b- Come on, I mean it's who needs a break? I mean, a break, you can just take a break for a day or two. I mean, it's just like get busy with work or get busy with sport or get busy with something else. I mean, but like, why, if you're going to say take a break in the relationship, that's a breakup. Why? What
So
would you
what
think? I
about
mean,
like Ross and Rachel on
well,
Friends?
well, Ross and Rachel and Friends. I mean, so the dilemma is so how long was the break, and then are you during a break? Are you allowed to see other people or not? Does it count as cheating if you're on a break? But I would say if you're on a break and you want to see other people, it's a pretty good sign that your break is going to be a bit longer than your break.
Oh, your break is going to
Ooh,
be longer than your break. That's kind of profound, Mel. Like I'm
that's
actually
very
gonna write
profound.
that one down.
Oh,
Like
you can learn a lot from me, I tell you.
Mel, this might be like every once in a while you really do have like some words of wisdom. And I'm gonna take you back to
I
our very
surprise.
first episode. You said something and I still use it to this day.
Oh my goodness.
And you said the most fragile thing in the entire world is the male ego.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, yes, that's definitely true.
Well,
And don't let any macho misogynistic man try to fool you otherwise. It's the most fragile thing in the world. Yes.
so when you think about this breakup thing, if you're each wandering off and doing your own thing, then I think that really does have a lot of potential to hurt people's egos.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it depends who's suggesting the break as well. So it's if it's the guy suggesting the break, maybe he's not going to. But at the same time, this is the catch: the guy might be suggesting the break, but then if female partner decides to hook up with other people during the break that he has suggested, I don't think the guy would be very happy about it. Oh, even though he suggested it,
Yeah. So
So
lots
yeah,
of
so a break is the end.
the break is the end.
I don't know. And what about you? What's your feeling? What's it like on the other side of the pond there?
Well, I think that most of the time when people are saying they need a break, it doesn't work out. And,
Okay.
I think that people want the safety and comfort of a relationship and they kind of want that safety net. And then I think a lot of times when you either, take a break or you break up, that one partner decides like, oh, I really want to go back to this relationship eventually. And then the other partner is kind of like, no, like I'm so moved on from that.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
different.
that's a
It's
little
not to say
sad.
you can't. It's not to say you can't have a relationship break up, and then a few months later, a few weeks later, you get back together again, and there might be an on and off thing, and before you decide to just you can stick each other full time, But that's a different type of thing. But I consciously say, oh, we're taking a break here now for 2 weeks, or take a break for 2 months. My goodness. I would say that's. I
But
mean,
but Mel, we took a break, and are we okay?
I couldn't find anyone to record with, so so you're still okay. You're still my number one.
I'm still your number one American to like razz and tease.
Yeah. Still my number one in America. Yes, podcast partner in the US.
So, that's something that we're going to be doing soon for our audience is we are actually going to be taking these and putting them straight into podcasts on audio. We do have a little bit of video activity every once in a while, but this is definitely something that you can listen to in your car on a podcast and I think get pretty much the same amount out of it. So we're going to be doing that over the years, downloading these and putting them into just audio format. So it's a goal that we have, but we have a lot of goals that we don't achieve.
Exactly. It's good to have goals. Good to have goals. Yes.
So Mel, next week
It's
right
going
at
to be
Valentine's Day, day before Valentine's Day, we are going to be discussing the fine art of wooing, which is something that
wooing,
we put off. And so,
wooing.
really looking forward to your advice on courtship and wooing and all things romance and how not to do it.
I'm looking forward to it too. It's been a
Great.
pleasure,
Thank you
guys.
so much, everyone. And thank
Thank
you
you
for
so much.
understanding our break.
And we see you all next